Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Adam with AK Lighting, here to help you install and or improve your own landscape lighting. Well, in today's video, I'm going to go over a common question that I get. It is, which shovel should I use while trenching? Now, this is some of the information that I cover in my course that you could buy. It's a DIY landscape lighting course where it teaches you absolutely everything you need to know about landscape lighting. You can find that in the description below. I want to record a quick video to show you different types of shovels. Now, a lot of people have two shovels at home and wonder if they could use that, but I'm going to suggest another shovel, and then I'm also going to mention another type of shovel that's a lot more expensive that you've probably seen. And with that being said, I'm going to jump right into the intro. Alright, so here are the different shovels that I want to show you. A lot of people have this square shovel at home or this pointed nose shovel right here. And I've been asked if either one will work with trenching. And I just want to mention this, that the square shovel is probably the hardest one to actually trench with. The pointed nose is a little bit easier, but I would recommend that you get this. It's called a spade shovel. Going over a little bit information about a shovel. So I'm going to grab this square shovel. So to dig a proper trench, you really do need to have the trench straight up and down. So in order to make that happen, you have to lean your shovel forward like that, and it makes for a very awkward position when shoveling. So I have the shovel out like this, my arm is completely extended out, and then I can step on the shovel. Now, another feature that makes this kind of awkward are the kick plates. So are these things where your feet go are very small. And so if you're digging a lot, this is really going to hurt your feet and make it for a very not enjoyable experience. Now, the pointed shovel is pretty similar to the square shovel, where in order to make the trench straight, you have to push the handle forward, and then again, these kick plates are pretty small. Now, not all pointed shovels and square shovels have these small kick plates, but a lot of them do. Now, this one is a little bit easier to trench with. It does create kind of a curved trench instead of a straight flat trench, but again, it is a little bit more difficult to shovel with than this spade shovel that I'm going to show you. So the reason why I suggest that you get a spade shovel is because a spade shovel, not only is it pretty close to straight, so this is straight up and down. I don't have to push out like this, just like I have to do with those two shovels. And it also has a nice grip. Instead of holding it like this, I can hold it like this. And then these kick plates are big, so it won't hurt my feet. Now, when you trench with a spade shovel, you're able to push down pretty well, and then I can push forward to open up the trench. So here I'm going to show you. So I'm going to step down, I'm going to pull back, step down again, push forward. Now that trench is big enough for me to be able to put the wire in and push it down. And as you can see in this video, I'm showing you what it looks like to put the wire in the trench. So it's one thing to dig a trench, it's another thing to be able to put the wire in the trench. I mean, that's the whole reason why you're doing this, is to put the wire in. So if it's hard to dig the trench and it's hard to put in the wire, then I would suggest not using those shovels. And the square and the pointed shovel really don't make the process easy. So a spade shovel, as you can see, is the best option for trenching and also for putting in the wire. Now, a quick side tip is there are different types of spade shovels, and I prefer this one. It's a lot lighter, but Isaac, the guy who works for me, uses this cobalt steel. Now, a couple things about this cobalt steel is, one, it's way heavier. It's probably 3 or 4 times heavier than the wooden one, which really helps to be able to go in the ground a lot easier because there's some added weight to it. You could almost press this down really hard and already start your trench. The only negative thing about the shovel is when it gets really hot outside, this metal piece right here and here gets really, really hot. So you need to make sure you grab here or here. If you grab here, it will probably burn your hand. And that's something we didn't know. So we had put the shovel on the ground in the sun, and then Isaac went down, grabbed it from this metal piece here, and burnt his hand. Now there is a shovel that's I'm gonna have as an honorable mention, and it is a shovel that you can find on YouTube. There's somebody who recorded saying like this is the best shovel to trench with, and it's called the Wilton Thin Line. And this is a spade shovel that I think this guy has made. Now, this might be the best shovel out there. I'm actually gonna buy one pretty soon just to test it out and see if it works better than the spade shovel that I use. But then if you actually look down at the price, these can be really expensive. It's about $100 shovel, whereas the spade shovel that I get is about 25, 30 bucks. So whether or not you wanna spend 100 bucks on a shovel and use that, depending on how much trenching you have, that might be a really good option for you, or you can just go with a spade shovel and use that instead. Hopefully this video was helpful for you and it helped you understand a little bit more about shovels and why the two shovels, the square and the pointed shovel, which you probably already have, will make the process a lot more difficult, and then make it difficult for you to put the wire in the trench, and then why I recommend to go with the spade shovel. With that being said, feel free to check out any of my other videos where I go over the installation process, how to connect the lights to the wire, what connectors to use, or any of these other videos that I go over in my channel. And also, if you're somebody that needs help with your landscape lighting, you're really not sure how to do it, or you've always wanted to do it, I have put together several products that you can look at that will help you out a lot, and that is in the description below, and I also pin that in one of the first comments, so you can click that, check it out. With that being said, best of luck with your landscape lighting project, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.